You're listening to Truly Unruly with Marcus and Jessica Trufant. We're back. It's been a while.
It has.
How you doing, Trufants?
Doing well, bro. How about
Busy.
yourself, man?
Good. Enjoying the sun now these days.
Oh, you sure
And
are.
it's good. I'm happy. The sun makes everything happy, and you wake up earlier
That
because
is
you wake
true.
up early with the sun.
Yeah, and it sucks.
I love it.
I do not want to wake up early. With
Think
the
you
sun.
ever get used to it and be like, it's too...
No, it's motivating.
All right.
I like a full blackout room.
I did until I moved to the desert.
Well,
But how are you guys? Everything has been good?
yeah.
Yeah.
Busy, but good.
Busy in a good way. Well, not always in
not
a good
really,
way, but
okay.
It's a blessing to have things to do.
Yeah.
I know that's
What I
right.
say, so.
And speaking of things to do and being busy and the desert, you guys were down in my neck of the woods.
Don't act like it's like you've been there for hella.
I'm there now. Listen,
My neck of the woods.
I'm there. Hey, I was there. When you got there, I was there, was I not?
Yeah.
But no, you guys came down to the desert. Your daughter Kenny had a dance competition.
A 6-day dance competition and convention.
So this is the time of the year, where families are doing their trips, and some of them are even wrapping up their trips. Well, I guess this is the end, going towards we're in the middle of July.
We are. That's sad.
So people, so people are still traveling. Some people are going to be traveling, I think, maybe even into August. Would you guys consider this was like you guys' summer family trip, essentially?
Sadly, yes. I always look at those families that have 1 or 2 and maybe even 3 kids, and they go all over. They go to Europe, they go to, Jamaica, then they go to We got 5 kids. We're not taking them more than 1, maybe 2 vacations in a summer. And that's just, it takes a lot to even do that. So I'm kind of envious of all those parents that can just get up, take their 2 kids, pay what? I don't know, however much.
Just
for
not
tickets.
as much as taking 5 kids, but
paying for 7 people to fly?
somebody got to go to work. But we did say, I don't know if we were having a guilt trip during the trip in Vegas. It was like, we got to take the kids to one more place before they...
We felt guilty because it really wasn't a vacation.
You felt guilty, really, but I agree.
It really wasn't a vacation for
I did.
anybody. We weren't there with our kids.
Work
My mom came, thank God.
Yeah,
She
shout out
took
to
them
Gigi.
a couple of places, but it was weird and it was hot. So, of course, my kids don't want to be out in the heat like that. But no, it really wasn't a vacation for anybody. Nobody.
But isn't it usually when you just go on any, let's say it's not a dance recital, but just any vacation, like when you guys went to Hawaii, you kind of always need a vacation after vacation, especially with the amount of kids you guys have, right? It seems like it's going to be, regardless if you're going for leisure, it's going to be exhausting because...
It is.
5 kids.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to take a vacation, the 2 of us.
Bringing somebody with you, if you can, is key because Gigi makes a big
godsend.
difference. We're able to take our parent hat off for, a couple hours, go out to dinner, go out and do some adult
We did that
stuff.
once,
Right, yeah.
twice.
Only
But just
got
the
1 or
fact
2
that you
nights.
got to able to do it, though,
Right.
Right,
But it was
right.
a lot. It was definitely a lot. I should have turned on my Apple Watch just from all the walking.
The walking.
Back and forth. And
in the hotel, though.
Now, what hotel was this taking place at?
We stayed at the Cosmo, but the convention took place at the Mirage.
Okay.
And to get to the convention hall, you walk, a quarter of a mile through the hotel? So we're just back and forth. It was crazy.
Oof.
I had some Chucks that
oh my God,
were really worn out.
Not a good walking shoe, friend.
But they're like my favorite shoes, though. I really can't put them away. But I left them in the hotel room because they was burnt out.
No, but what did you do?
I am pretty
This guy.
resourceful. Is that the word
You
that
are
I'm looking
resourceful.
for?
You
So
are.
I grew up, you get your 1 pair of shoes. That's basketball shoe, that's school shoe, and that's play shoe. That's all your shoes together. So I would take the time and paint my shoes and really toothbrush down and do all that. So what I did was I bought this kind of cork board for my Chucks. I took the insole out. I wanted to add some extra oomph on the bottom. So I did that, laid that down, cut it to fit.
He's like, Jess, do you have any scissors? I'm
and
like,
then,
for what?
Put the insole back on it, and then I'm able.
You know, you could have made this a lot easier on yourself.
What kind of MacGyver ass shit?
I know. So there's Cosmo, there's Aria, and then right there's a very nice CVS that's right there in the middle of the strip. You could have went there and actually just bought some Dr. Scholl's insoles.
The catch is,
we went that CVS for snacks.
The catch is that I wanted the same sole, because if I go too thick of a sole, it's going to be too tight, because I wear my shoes kind of snug, so I don't have to tie them up.
Oh,
so it's a method.
Oh, you one of them wide foot Negroes?
Not really.
No,
okay.
no. His feet are actually quite delicate and narrow.
But they're strong.
But they're hella strong. They're sandpaper built.
Yeah, true.
Sandpaper tough, but
that's interesting, Marcus. Like, I don't think me personally, I wouldn't have thought of that. Of like, I'm gonna cut the corkboard and like.
Yeah. But did you pack that?
Yes, packed it and did it in the hotel.
So this was
premeditated.
He thought this through.
It was premeditated, and you should have seen him. He sat down and he just took his time and cut the shape. And
you've done this before?
No, and it really didn't work. I wore the shoes for a couple of days, and I was like, yeah, this hurts, but I'm going to keep wearing them because I don't want everybody to know that I wasted my time in the hotel room. But
hey, man.
Nobody cares. I would have told
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's true.
Well.
That one was a swing and a miss.
Right. I'm like, well, you took it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kenny had her dance competition.
Are you eating lunch over there?
And Dylan. And the convention and competition, essentially, right?
It was a convention and a competition. So there's like these master classes where dancers from all over come in on different genres of dance, and they have little workshops, and the kids go around from workshop to workshop, sometimes 6 hours a day. And then they would do something after, like a party or something like that. Mm-hmm. So, yes. And then there was a competition where they competed.
Okay. Now, I feel like you were spending most of the time taking Kenny around to the convention and the stuff, or was you guys switching off?
It was back and forth because we were both going there, but
we were both going there. But Marcus, one day, I think he went back and forth a total of 50,000 steps.
Kids, forget this outfit. Okay,
he was going back to the hotel, coming back.
I mean, Jess is staying there with Kenny. I mean, with the rest of the moms.
Were you driving back and forth? Or were you...
yeah, he was driving back and forth.
Cab or Uber. Yeah. Cab or Uber.
Yeah, why would we drive? Ugh,
yeah.
God.
That's how
I've never rented a car in Vegas. You rent cars in Vegas?
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I'm scared to do that.
Because I love getting to where I need to get to, and I know taking back, because you understand with the cab drivers down there, and not necessarily the Uber drivers, but the cab drivers, like they'll pull some funny stuff and kind of take you around. Yeah. So like I've always driven in Vegas, and I love it.
Never rented a car.
Well, the thing is too is that I don't spend the whole time on the strip,
right?
Because there's so much other shit to do too. So like I'm not just like driving up and down on the strip.
I'm a strip guy.
But like,
you are
I hate
strip guy.
I'll be real. I hate walking the strip.
Oh no, walking the strip, no. But I just stay there.
Yeah, because everything you see a hotel sign and it looks closer than it really is.
6 miles away.
It's so far. Yeah, I hate walking in that heat. I hate walking the strip. So with going back and forth to the hotel, I don't know if it was it day 3, day 4, just one of the days that you were
every day,
dealing with Kenny in the event. Did you get to a point where you tapped out and you were like, all right, Jess, like the rest of the trip, you're doing this?
No, it wasn't. It was teamwork. Okay. So he was helping me out because a lot of the time I was doing homework.
So is Gigi watching the other kids?
Yes.
Oh God, that's so good.
I know, it's blessing.
Can we say that to tell everybody like that is probably one of the ways to have a successful trip with a large family is to please bring somebody, grandma if you can, grandpa, a cousin, someone if you can.
But you know what? People bring people, and they're not always like. They're like, they tap out.
They think they're on vacation.
They tap out, or they think they're on vacation. We've had that happen. Anyways. Yeah, but my mom wants to do it. She loves to do it, and she has enough energy
to do it.
Do it. I don't even have that much energy.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So, I did see on Instagram when you guys first got there and you guys were on the bus or whatever, the whatever, and you had your binder. I saw the binder, the return of the binder.
Shout out to Mary Beth.
And you're on the phone.
Yeah,
and you're going through.
Yep.
Was there?
How'd you see that? I thought I was in the cut.
I was posting my mom's Darth Vader.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I just see you.
I was locked in. I was locked in.
And
that's how you got to be. But I mean, you're traveling with all the kids, and you got a wife that, if things aren't quite how they're supposed to be at times, it can be a little uncomfortable. Right?
Tread lightly.
So, I'm making sure that I got the phone number for the car that's supposed to pick us up, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm just double checking.
So
that big ass binder, Kel, and the car never came to get us.
But we worked it out.
You made it work.
Wait a minute.
We worked it out.
Another car,
yeah.
another bus comes to pick us up. We're like, ooh, this is nice. We get on. It's a party bus. There is a stripper pole, which is full of fingerprints. So I take my wipes out. My mom gets on and she's like, what, are you going to get on the pole? And I'm like, well. And then they're playing, there's music videos, like a screen. There's like 3 screens, music videos.
What videos are playing, guys?
BET Uncut.
The amount of ass.
BET Uncut.
Tim Drill,
with the kids in there.
Uncut. And my mom is like, oh my God, why would girls do that? Why? Look at her. What? Oh my God, fuck this, fuck that. But I'm like, she's like, oh. And I'm like,
remember Tip Drill when he used to come on BET Uncut?
I need a Tip Drill. Like at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
You'd stay up for that.
Yeah.
Right. It was Tip Drill on it was like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. Who's the other
Just
artist?
a lot of ass shaking.
It was so much. And I told my mom, you know what? That takes a lot of skill and talent to get on your head and pop it on a handstand.
Before you guys leave to go on these kind of trips, do you create a plan? Is there a plan in place, especially when it's 6 days somewhere? You know, Kenny has to be at this X, Y, and Z.
We didn't know. I underestimated the amount of time and energy we would have to devote to Kenny. I was like, oh, we're just going to drop her off. No, you're not just going to drop her
nobody
off. She's coming out. She needs lunch. She needs this. She needs that. And I'm like, we literally couldn't do anything. So we thought we was going to plan some stuff, but we don't really plan ahead in general, do we?
We try to, but I would say the catch with some of these competition, this goes for cheer and this goes for dance, and I don't know if it's because of COVID, it was hard for them to plan in advance. So we don't know really the schedule until a couple days before. And that's the coaches, that's the team and everybody. So it's tough, and I don't really like it. I don't so much know the dance world and I guess the do's and the don'ts, but I feel like it should be planned out. But from what I'm
this is both of our first year being competitive dance parents.
I would think, like, at least, and this is no knock on the dance company that's putting this whole big thing on, but like, for something as massive on that scale to have a conference and I would assume hundreds, maybe even thousands of kids showing up to this type of thing, like,
but they don't know.
They would
at least that's the information we're getting is they don't know.
They would have something. I mean, I get with COVID, but it's like, all right, there's COVID, but we know we're having this and we know we're having people attend.
I don't know if they knew they were going to be able to have it though.
2 months out, at least 3 months out.
Not even close.
I don't know.
I would think the parents should be in some type,
Oh, Kel.
I feel like we do plan a little bit though, Jess. I don't agree with you saying that we don't plan.
You are on the fly. You are very last minute. You're like, oh,
really?
Shit. Oh, that's happening today? Okay.
Then what were you saying, Marcus?
I feel like we do kind of plan the trip and kind of get ahead a little bit of what's going on or what's to come, because that's what the binder's about, and it's broken down, days.
We didn't even get our car.
I know, but I'm saying
that's just one instance.
In theory, the nothing goes according to plan all the time, but it's broken down of what we're to expect. It's not always that way, but we have like a game plan of.
We have a makeshift itinerary sometimes, and it just depends. Things change, plans change, but
I feel like you can't.
I guess we plan a little bit.
I would be so uncomfortable trying to go with the flow with 5 kids.
And then
sometimes you have to.
And we didn't talk about
they run the show.
Mishap that we had with luggage. I'll let you talk.
It was on the way back.
No, what we didn't bring.
That was my next question. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Great segue, Marcus.
All right.
Do you guys give yourself an extra day or week to pack, or is that a kind of
I don't do the packing. So
the night before, 2 nights before?
I started packing their stuff. The older 3 packed their own, and with Kennedy, I had to go through all of her stuff and make sure she packed the right stuff.
Right.
And the younger 2, I started packing probably 2 days before, and then I packed myself the day before and the morning of. And I'm always rushing. Always. Think I have enough time. Never get up early enough. But the luggage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened?
What did we not have?
We didn't bring.
Oh, that's right, because I did the packing. So anyway, I'm packing their luggage, and I have the 2 little ones. It's in their hallway, and I was all ready to shut it, but they didn't have their swim goggles. These kids, if they don't have their goddamn swim goggles, they act like they can't swim. I was like, when we were younger, we would open our eyes and they would be bloodshot fucking red.
But they might have sensitive eyes. Their eyes hurt.
Right.
I can't open my eyes underwater. I'll be the first to do
I
that.
do. I was all up in
that
the
hurts.
eye open, like burning eyes. Okay, so anyways. And so I wouldn't shut.
My eyes watering there?
I wouldn't shut their luggage. And I'm like, Marcus, put the goggles in the luggage. Put the goggles in the luggage. So the morning of, we're getting ready to go. We pull down the luggage. There's 10 pieces of luggage with just us. 10 pieces. And we get to Vegas and we're going through.
Checking all those bags.
Checking all those bags.
God.
Except for we left the kids' bag upstairs, open, still waiting for goggles.
Wait, time out.
Oh,
Wait. So you mean to tell me that
that's what we do.
The 2 babies,
drawers, toothbrush,
you guys,
shoes, and
you guys had to buy them all.
My mom took them to Target, and they were super excited to pick out outfits for themselves and bathing suits, I think. But yeah, and shout out to Mary Beth again. She shipped the luggage and
got there day 3.5.
Yeah, day 3.
Yeah. At that point,
I know, but
shout out to Mary Beth though, man.
Yeah.
Like,
shout out to MB.
I know. We called her and we're like, we don't have the luggage. By the way, can you go look for the for this medicine, for that? Can you ship all this, please?
Yeah. Can you get the allergy medicine?
Right. Mm-hmm. I brought all that. I just didn't bring their suitcase. I mean, what? Shit happens.
But that's what happens. 5 kids and 10 pieces of luggage.
10 pieces. We thought we had it. I'm like, we're like,
that's usually my thing, to count the luggage. I was like, oh, okay.
You know what you did?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's some Home Alone shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you could leave a kid. Like, that's some Home Alone shit.
We have left. Yeah.
Wait. When did you realize? Were you already in Vegas in the room?
We were in the hotel room.
Or were you on the airplane?
No.
Like,
nope. Didn't even
in the
register.
Hotel room.
We were in the room.
Did one of did Cassidy or something say, hey, guys? Or Cassidy was like,
nope. I think it was later that evening too.
Yeah, we were like, let's.
Pajama time or something?
Maybe pajama
like
time.
That.
Maybe
and
that's what it was.
Oh, shit.
They don't have any pajamas.
And we thought we left it at the airport, but then we kind of backtracked all our steps and was like,
and I was like, God, I told you I wanted the goggles. I just wanted you to bring up the goggles. So I was trying to be so organized and have my shit together. And
you did a good job, though.
Shit happens.
Oh, it does.
Shit happens.
I think it happens every trip.
So, what are the older kids doing? Are they just kind of just hanging around? Are you guys letting them go off and do their thing? Send them off to circus with $50. Go play in the arcade.
We're talking about Vegas here.
Yeah,
you don't send your kid.
I wouldn't allow them to go.
Back in the day. You can't do that now.
I wouldn't let them out by themselves. They had to go with Gigi. They went to a show to see.
They went to see Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Michael
nice.
Jackson. I don't know if we can say Michael Jackson out loud. We allowed to do that now because people.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. And they really enjoyed the show.
It's a Michael Jackson Vegas show. You can talk about it now. It's fine.
Yeah.
But the older ones, they're really just into just kind of.
And they like to just hang out and just
They like to
chill.
just relax.
It's the little ones that you got to continuously.
I know, I can't.
When we were younger, we go to Vegas. Me and my older sister, we out here, like, we want to go see stuff and go to New York, and go get on the roller coaster.
And you went to Vegas as a kid?
My great uncle lived in Vegas. I've been going to Vegas since '93. Yeah, dude.
I didn't go to Vegas till I was an adult. And I could pay my own way.
I remember Vegas when you went to Old Town and you could still drive down Old Town. Now it's all foot traffic and they got that movie thing. Like, I remember when you could still drive down that shit. Like, I've been going to Vegas since I was a kid, so we used to have a blast, but these damn phones and tablets, they're just like, interesting.
Yep. Yeah, you know.
So they're low maintenance, though, I guess, essentially. They just kind of...
Pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
And we can't, Vegas, like you said, is Vegas. So Kennedy had to be at the Mirage at 6:30 a.m.
Every day?
2 days after being at the convention until, 11:30 p.m.?
At night?
Yeah.
What? These are children.
That's the way.
They're professionals, though.
They're professional children.
Yeah.
Slavery.
She didn't complain once. She loves it.
Oh, I bet.
So we get in this cab, and there's a cab driver. And in Vegas, I just realized that they're very, very talkative. Like, some of them won't shut the fuck up. I don't know if you think I'm going to give you a
trying to get that tip. Yeah, they trying
I'm like, oh my God, please just shut up. So it's 6:30 in the morning. We're driving. Kennedy's in between us. And the driver asks us, how many kids do we have? And he was like, I dated this one girl with 2 kids once. And he was like, I took care of them and stuff. And, not a big deal. And then I don't know how he segued into going out.
Yeah.
And he was like, one time I went out and, there was this girl and her zipper was undone. So Kennedy's in the car, right? He's like, so, I turn and I zip up her pants. And he was like, but then everybody was looking at me crazy, like I was fingering her. He was like, why did they thought I was fingering her? I was fingering her. I wasn't fingering her.
Did you not realize there's like a 9-year-old in the car?
And I'm sitting there like, no.
I don't know if
excuse me,
did.
she just turned 11.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
11.
But still.
My bad.
And we're both, I'm kind of like,
and we're like, ha 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 ha.
I don't think Kennedy really understood.
Kenny wasn't even paying attention, but
I would have been like, hey, yo, man,
Vegas.
I've been like, yo, my baby's in the car, bro.
I said
You're
it's
tripping.
Vegas.
I was fingering.
Vegas, they don't give a shit about nothing.
I was fingering. I wasn't really fingering her, but just what if people thought I was fingering the girl?
Was he high? Did he seem like he was kind of off one?
Early in the morning, right? Or was it late?
It was 6
a.m. Early. It was early in the morning.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't know if he had not been to sleep yet.
That was
a nice wake up. Maybe he forgot she was in the car.
I don't think he cared. It's Vegas.
Yeah, I think he would have. Whoever would have got that cab would have heard that story. Right, is what it sounds like.
My goodness.
Jesus. Okay, so for like, let's say like Cassius and Cassidy, do you guys bring like activities and stuff for them to do, or are they like
their iPad?
Just iPads?
Right.
Like, okay. Because I'm like, how are they staying like occupied and not like,
my mom
fidgety?
took them swimming a couple times. Yeah.
Okay.
And
the big girls, they swam only once, right?
I think, only once.
So they went swimming once.
And I'm not sure what they did because we were gone most of the time.
I brought my little tic-tac-toe set. I think they played with that a little bit too.
And my mom finds stuff for them to do. They go walk and, I don't know, across to the other hotel. I'm pretty sure they did something.
They just like being out, and they run around in the room, and they enjoy eating a bunch of snacks and just tearing stuff up is what they like to do.
It's funny how much little kids love hotel rooms.
Yeah.
It's my son, Orion, is just all about it.
Cassius was underneath the bed for like 2 hours, and I was like his little
just hanging out.
Yeah.
But
Ooh, can we live in a hotel?
Yeah, that's the one. I'm like, nah, son.
Not us. Yeah.
No, brother.
Not us.
No. So, okay, so you guys got a night to just hang out.
We had 2 nights where we hung.
Did you guys do a nice dinner?
We did.
Where at?
The first time we went to Carbone.
Carbone's always good. Yeah.
Shout out to Carbone, even though the pasta that I love was seasonal and it's summer and
it's summertime, so they didn't have the truffle pasta that we normally
pretty much
salivate over. But you
guys been to the Carbones in New York?
No.
Fire.
Really? Okay.
And then, of course, we went to STK.
Of course, good steak.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to STK. I know you guys are opening on Monday.
Bellevue.
Please let us in.
Oh,
thank you.
that's right. I remember you bringing that up to me. Interesting.
Yeah.
And our two friends were with us because their daughter danced.
Nice.
And competed as well. And the night took us somewhere.
Where'd you guys go?
Special.
Um,
Well, at first we went to what was it?
the Spearmint Rhino.
The Spearmint Rhino.
The Rhino. And I bet it was disappointing.
Oh my
Because you're there in the middle of the week.
It was it was disappointing. Like it was like everybody was
First time
asleep.
it's let me down, though, or let us down. So, yeah.
You don't go to the Rhino in the middle of the week.
Right.
Yeah.
So
we was just looking for something to do, though.
right.
So.
And so then, Floyd Mayweather opened up a club.
Girl collection.
And so we were like, all right, well, we'll just go try there. And so we go in there, and there's not very many people in there. And God, I have to tell anyways, I have to get over it.
Is she fangirling right now?
No,
I'm talking about talking about going to a strip club.
Is it strange going to a strip club with your husband?
No.
It's actually pretty cool, actually. More couples should do it.
It's the best.
Guys may
It's
think
so
it's
much
not
fun.
something that their wife or girlfriend may be into, but
You never know.
Half the time it'd be the girl or the wife that'd be making the suggestion to want to go.
And I think nowadays a lot of them, they got food. It's like, being out at a nightclub.
Yeah.
You hang out, and you have your cocktails, and you just chill.
Yeah,
Right.
Your chicken strips and Spearmint Rhino. You can get your teriyaki chicken bowl. I had one of those in there at like 4 in the morning.
Never had the teriyaki chicken bowl.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. I was like, this is microwave.
Right.
So
I was hungry and high though. So
well, there we go. So we walk in, and Marcus gets some cash, and they put stacks of cash in a clear plastic bag.
yeah, that's how they do it.
I've never experienced.
They do that in the strip clubs in the South too. It's actually a very smart system they have in
It's
place.
very
So
smart.
what you do is you just take your hundreds, and they'll already have it bundled up, and they start at like $200 in like a Ziploc bag, and it goes up. So then it's all about that point. It's just about the show of just throwing the money.
Well, it was
And then
like
they come with a broom and they come and sweep it all up.
it was a duffel-sized plastic bag. So it was like
High five.
on
That's my friend.
Wait a minute. On the Players Club,
Yeah.
somebody back there was like,
Ooh, hit the button.
right, hit the button.
Wait. Money.
Right.
Money. Yes.
Yeah.
Is that Bernie Mac or no?
Bernie Mac and AJ Johnson.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yes.
all of a sudden, everybody
Comes out.
over
They hit the button.
this
They
way.
hit the money button.
And they started showing out. And we're like, all right. So then I turn around and I'm like, huh. And then I turn around again and I'm like, I think that's Floyd.
Word.
And so it was Floyd. And obviously they pushed the red button for him too. Mm-hmm. And he comes over, he introduces himself to he shakes our hand, of course. He's not going to do an introduction because, he's Floyd, whatever. And him and Marcus chopped it up for a while, and then we got to tour the rest of the facility. And so that was pretty wild.
I was impressed.
Little tiny.
Ownership in Vegas, I think, is a big deal. To have your own spot
And
to be
black
able-
ownership.
Yeah, so to be able to
for
do your
real.
thing. So I was impressed, and I could appreciate Floyd. And what he was doing. So,
Right. I mean,
shout out to Floyd.
Yeah, he has probably the only black-owned strip
Right,
club.
yeah.
I would say probably maybe on the West Coast.
Right. Yep.
If
Yeah.
you really think about it. Yeah.
So I thought that was big.
Good for him.
So,
Yeah, that's dope. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's fun. Now, how late were you guys in the strip club until?
I don't remember.
It was fairly late. We had to get up really early too, which was not good.
No, you got
I got
early.
up very early for that to drop Kenny off, which he had to be there 7-ish.
I know, I live there now, but like being on the strip, like locals don't go to the strip.
I know, yeah.
and since
I noticed that,
since
yeah.
I'm living down there, like I don't go anywhere near the strip. I live almost a half hour away from the strip. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I have no reason to even go to that side of town. But even when I used to just go to hang out, all I could do was like when I was an adult, 2 days, man.
Oh, yeah.
2 days in Vegas and I'm out. I can only imagine being on the Strip for fucking
It was
6
tough.
days.
It was tough.
Like, that's
Yeah.
You
draining.
know what? It went by really fast just because we weren't really in Vegas. We were at a convention.
Yeah, that's
Right,
true.
yeah.
So it really went
We had to
by.
be parents, and we couldn't just go.
Right.
Right, we had to be
do
parents.
Vegas. So
We
Right.
didn't get to not be parents.
Right.
So yeah, no, it went by quite fast.
You get any golf in?
No. Yeah, nah. It wasn't time for that though, and like the schedule,
Kel, we're not kidding. There was no time.
the schedule
Yeah.
was forever moving, and you didn't really know, yeah.
Yeah, it just wasn't happening.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
But the some of the dads did go, but I didn't go because I was unsure of the schedule, and I didn't want to leave Jess out because she's trying to do work, do homework, and
Right.
do all that. So I'm a team player. So you know what I'm saying. I wanted to be.
No, we're just attached
Hard.
at the hip. So of course he doesn't. He doesn't want to leave my side.
And I saw that Cash hates it when you guys go shopping.
Cash.
That
Yes.
was a very funny video.
Oh, I filmed him in Forever 21. He was not having it.
Does he
was-
have? Is he the kind of kid when you take him shopping, like he has meltdowns?
No, well, we don't really take him shopping.
Yeah, nah.
We
Yeah.
don't. But he was over it. It was like girl store after girl store after girl store, and glitter and jewelry and clothes, and he's just.
I want a toy store.
I want to go home. It was pretty funny. It was very. He
Did I
was,
have to carry him for a little bit?
I think he did. He was too
Yeah.
through. He wanted no
I
parts.
wasn't gonna do it either, but
And so, let's say the trip starts winding down. It's time to go home. How relieved are you guys at this point? You happy that you made it through? Was it as bad as you thought it was, or did it go surprisingly smooth? Besides, outside of leaving your children's clothes at home
and not being picked up at the airport.
You're not being picked up at the airport. I mean, that's vacation. You're gonna,
Right, yeah. Stuff's gonna happen, and we're used to it. So I think it went fairly smooth, but I was exhausted. I was really exhausted, but it was weird because we really didn't do Vegas like Vegas, but I was really wore out.
yeah.
I was tired.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my age or what,
I was
but
watching some of
burnt.
those videos of you
We
guys.
did do drinking though. We did drink during the day at the convention,
But we made it though.
we did.
We made it.
Are you gonna do it next year?
We could, and we
The convention is every other year.
okay. But if we have
But
to,
all things aside, watching the competition.
Yeah, how
and
was that?
It was.
it's amazing.
You proud?
It's incredible.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Allegro and all of the instructors and the director. I mean, watching my baby dance and watching Allegro and their success and with the older teams, and it was just amazing. And the convention in general, that was real life dance moms in person. I've never seen these kids, these groups from other states they were like machines.
Is it kind of like pageant moms? Like very like
It's
the
all
parents
that.
are more into it almost than the kids are,
I don't know.
or like are just like super intense.
It's a way of life, though. They do this. I heard you guys talking about it. Some of the kids are like homeschooled because this is what they do. It's like their
shit.
job. So
Yeah. I don't
It's
know.
pretty serious.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody probably, but yeah, no.
and that's okay.
Eat,
And that's their
sleep,
profession,
breathe,
and that's
dance.
what they want to be and they want to do. And their parents are all in. So it's just a thing, and it's a part of life. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool though. I mean, the payoff was worth it. And
It was.
Kenny did her thing. And how did her team do?
It was. They did good.
That's good.
Did good. Team Vivo. They did really good.
Good.
It was a joy to watch.
Well, it sounds like you guys had a very interesting trip, fun trip. Excuse me. At the same time, it paid off with Kenny's competition.
Yes.
So I'm happy you guys had a
We survived.
essentially you guys survived. And now,
Barely.
what's the next vacation? Is mom and dad going on a vacation?
Yeah. We're going to San
Diego
Diego
coming
to
up,
visit
yeah.
our friends.
There you go. Yeah.
Get a little Cali in it. So yeah.
Yeah. You guys get to go hang out in the border town. Woo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
Hey.
I be making fun of San Diego.
I like San Diego. I enjoy San Diego.
You gotta go walk across the Tijuana.
Absolutely not. No, I'm not.
Okay.
No.
You don't go to TJ?
I guess not.
No. We don't want to do that.
I want some tacos from there.
Trust me, you can get some tacos in San Diego.
Anywhere in Cali, really. Yeah.
I know. They already have a restaurant. And I'm like, all right.
Cool.
Thank you.
Well, this was a great episode. It's great catching up with you guys. Truly Unruly. I don't remember what episode number it is, but it'll be in the description and in the title.
We rolling now.
We rolling. Hey. We back at it. Marcus Trufant, Jessica Trufant. My name's Kel. Of course, you can follow us on Instagram, Truly Unruly _podcast. Follow Marcus _Trufant on IG, Jessica _Trufant, and I am Media _Kels. Listen to us on all streaming platforms.
There you go.
Watch the visual on YouTube. Watch us Sundays on Converge. And this was great. Till next time, y'all.
Till next time.